When I first started dating Lara at university, I was beginning other relationships that would also go on to define the next 10 years of my life profoundly. She wisely encouraged me to have a jam with her friend Hannah, who I soon started a band with. A year later, Lara also introduced me to Dot. The years that followed were filled with success beyond our wildest dreams and all the trials and tribulations of being a musician touring across the world. And whilst I chased those dreams, Lara was the most important source of stability, encouragement, and wisdom on my journey.
Daniel, although you took your time, I will always cherish the day you asked my permission to marry Lara. We were both emotional, and after a man hug, we had a rock and roll moment and sat down and had a cup of tea. Lara, today escorting you down the aisle was the pinnacle and greatest moment and honor I could wish for, and this will stay with me forever. Standing beside you and your mother under the chuppah was incredibly emotional and moving.
I asked each of you to write a short response to 2 questions without consultation. What was life like before you committed yourself to a shared future? And how has your life changed since then? I wanted to establish a datum line for the beginning of your journey together. You shared the same hall of residence corridor. Even so, Lara managed to ignore you for 3 months. All that changed when you started hanging out together. Lara, you wrote, the laughter and energy you felt when you were with Dan revealed to you, you said, what was missing in me and had been unlocked by Dan. And for you, Dan, the more time you spent with Lara, the more inseparable you became. You wrote, I remember the moment I fell in love with her clearly. It was one sunny winter morning. I looked into her eyes from just a few inches away. And in that very moment, I wove in my mind an entire fantasy of the rest of my life with Lara. And you wrote that even though it's been 10 years, I still get butterflies in my stomach when I see Dan after a day at work. And I couldn't wish for a better partner to share my life. Try to never forget what you saw in each other that gave you a glimpse of what life together might be like and made you willing to commit yourselves to each other to build a future. As you grow, there will be opportunities to find much more to love and cherish in each other. But hold on to that flash of revelation and remind yourself of it every day. It's the seed from which your relationship will continue to grow and to blossom. And you concluded, there's no doubt that I can be a glass half empty in my approach to life. But since I added Lara to the mix, I have been almost impossibly fortunate. And that's why she's a keeper. She filled up my glass.
Lara's mother Josh recently introduced me to a book by Viktor Frankl called Man's Search for Meaning. Viktor Frankl, like Lara's incredible grandfather Koppel, who is sadly not here today, was a survivor of the Holocaust. Thinking of his lost wife, Frankl explains that one cold day, in the depths of his despair, he has a realization. He vividly imagines his wife is beside him. He sees her face, her smile, and even hears her nagging him to clean the dishes. In that moment, he realizes that love is the ultimate and the highest goal to which man can aspire, and that even in his most awful predicament, simply thinking of his wife offers him a moment of pure happiness. This idea resonated with me so deeply because although I haven't had the hardships of men like Viktor and Koppel, I have experienced that feeling of love. When we are apart, I can call upon a memory of Lara so real that it makes me smile and feel okay again. That is how special you are, and how lucky I am to now be able to call you my wife. Lara, you look so incredibly beautiful and radiant. Seeing you under the cover today gave me an image that will be etched into my memory for as long as I live. I've known your blue eyes for almost 10 years. They make me smile every single day, and today they shone even brighter still.
Lara Rachel Rothman. You are my biggest fan, my harshest critic, my supporter, carer, and partner in crime. And most importantly, you are the girls.
please be upstanding. The toast, ladies and gentlemen, is to the girlers that I love, Lara Rachel.